Hello! Happy New Year! Hey, Alexa here from Stealing Beauty, and in today's video I am doing my 2016 yearly favorites. I usually do my yearly favorites and skip December and January just because I feel it gets redundant. Don't mind me touching my hair like consistently like this. I'm like trying to cover this ridiculous pimple that just came out on my forehead, and it's just like the bane of my existence right now. I'm actually just gonna get into skincare from the get-go. These are from the Face Shop and they are from the White Seed line. I've got the exfoliating foam cleanser right here and the White Seed brightening serum, and I've just been adoring brightening products this year. It's just, for me, it's all been about keeping my skin clean and clear and brightened. In terms of moisturizers, I have two. One that I liked using at night and one that I like using before my makeup when my skin feels particularly dry. So the first is the Jouviance GlycoLaser 10. It's from the Restrictive line and it's just the lotion. It is flippin' incredible. I've talked about this quite a few times and it has been my favorite over the course of the entire year. I think it was in my February favorites of 2016. So if you can get your hands on this, I highly recommend it. It is a bit pricey, but a little bit goes a long way and it's definitely worth it. This one is actually empty and I'm going on my second tube. And for the daytime, before I put on my makeup, when my skin is feeling particularly dry, I like this moisturizer by Marcelle. This is the Ultra Gentle Moisturizing Cream and it's got no scent. It's for normal to dry skin, which is weird because I have oily skin, but sometimes I just really feel like I need to put the moisture back in after cleansing and making sure that my face is clean. For setting spray, I've really been enjoying this one by Pixie by Petra. This is the Makeup Fixing Mist with rose water and green tea. It's been very refreshing. I like to apply it without any makeup on or after makeup. I also use one by NYX, which is kind of a matte setting spray, but this is the one I prefer on most days because I prefer a kind of slightly more dewy looking, natural, healthy looking skin. So this is my go-to for that. Moving on to makeup, I think this is no secret. I've been using this foundation in almost every makeup tutorial of this year, and it is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. I have this in two shades, Y335 and Y45, I think. Yeah, and it's so good. It just works on the skin. It's easy, buildable, not too full coverage, but also not too little coverage. I can go in with concealer in the center of my face to brighten everything. And then this is just the general base, and yeah, I don't know what to say, man, but Makeup Forever just does foundation. Like, they know how to do foundations. For drugstore foundation, Ready Set Gorgeous by CoverGirl. This is the one in 220. I actually mix this one with the one in 115 because I'm in between shades, obviously. And they are so inexpensive. It's a matte finish. I really like it in the summertime. It's like freaking $8. It goes on sale for $8 and you get 30 ml, 1 fluid ounce. That's crazy. And if you have oily skin, a foundation that has a matte finish like this one is awesome. For concealer, I obviously love the Maybelline Age Rewind, but I finished it. I used to use the shade in Neutralizer, but right now, and for the past few months, I've been using the NYX High Definition Concealer, CW04, I think that's beige, but I just use it to brighten my under eye area and to do a little bit of highlighting down the bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow, you know that jazz. Anyways, and a little bit goes a long way, but it's not too full coverage or too thick or uneasy to blend out or anything like that. So this has been pretty good. I do still prefer the Age Rewind by Maybelline though, because that's just like, that stuff is really good. For setting powder, I've just always been setting my under eye with the High Definition powder by e.l.f. It does the trick. It doesn't get weird and cakey under the eyes if you like baking, which I'm not really a huge fan of baking. I just put a bit and then eventually dust it off, but like I don't do like a serious bake face look, but This is just, it's inexpensive and it works. Maybe I'm just unsophisticated in that aspect of my makeup. Maybe I haven't experienced enough of them, but seriously, this stuff just works perfectly fine. It's just white translucent powder that's finely milled. Not white, translucent. Translucent. Cannot go without mentioning this palette by NYX. Obviously, the Strobe of Genius palette is just awesome. My favorite shades are the two bottom large ones in the corners and this purple, because it's so fun when you do like an icy or kind of like a blue toned look, or just you want an unexpected pop of highlight, or this in the inner corner of the eye is just so pretty. For brows, I'm missing one of them. It's the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer in Dark Brunette. I finished it and it's somewhere, I can't find it. I think it's in my empties and I didn't feel like going through that stash, but that is an awesome brow pencil. I wish that these thin styling pencils had more product in them, but they just don't. And the Essence Make Me Brow Gel, just because honestly it's so inexpensive and easy to use. You can comb this through your brows and make them a little bit more defined than if you were just using a spoolie and a pencil. Obviously this is not as good as the Gimme Brow by Benefit, but this is like $4 and the one from Benefit is like $30. So for lip products, I obviously love the Hoola lip balm. I've talked about this before. I don't have it in my hand right now, but I know you guys know what it looks like. I've got a coupon code from iHerb if you want to go get it. I've been using the one in Moon Balm, I believe. And my friend Ellie from my Beauty Box blog got it for me, thankfully. And I just, it's such a great lip balm, honestly. The next thing I've got in terms of lip treatments is something I've only been trying for the last month or so. And it's this bad boy by Jouviance. This is the Plump FX lip gloss, and it's actually a lip treatment lip gloss, so kind of a two-in-one thing. It makes your lips look more plump without giving you that stingy feeling or making them feel swollen or anything like that. It just helps smooth out the lines of your lips. I actually do have lip wrinkles, believe it or not, and I do have difficulty keeping my lips properly moisturized, especially this time of year, because I love to pick them and they get dry as F when I'm using different lip products like liquid lipsticks and so forth. Well, my camera and my mic fell out of sync for a few scenes, so I'm going to just quickly lay out my favorite liquid lipsticks, which are NYX Liquid Suede in Brooklyn Thorn and in Sandstorm. And I also really like the Revlon matte lip cream. I forget what it's called, but it's in the shade Seduction. That one's a little bit less matte, but it's still awesome nonetheless. The Vivid liners from NYX, incredible. Love the blue one and the lilac one and the yellow one, but the blue one I'd say is my favorite, and it's in the shade Vivid Sapphire. I'm wearing a little bit right now, and it's just, it adds a lovely pop of color to a regular eye look. I haven't really been crazy about experimenting with eyeshadows this year, so eyeliners have just been my lifesaver. In terms of eyeliners, of course, the Makeup Forever Aqua XL eye pencils have just been godsend, honestly. I love the black one, the brown one. I've got one in that lilac color, and then there's also a blue one and a white one. Those are all the shades that I have, and I love them all equally, but black and brown are just so essential. They set really well and they're waterproof and smudge proof. They actually also set in the tight line and the water line. Once it has set, when you start blinking, the shade doesn't transfer at all. So that's just crazy for an eyeliner. And then for liquid eyeliner, oh my god, this one by Essence. I mean, you guys know I wear liquid eyeliner all the time. I wear a winged eyeliner like it's my freaking uniform, okay? And the Essence Super Precise Eyeliner is long-lasting, waterproof. It has a very precise applicator that's very thin and not too flimsy, and it gives you that perfect wing. It's just, oh. And then for mascaras, I've been liking two. I have the one by Makeup Forever, the Excessive Lash. I even heard Tati talk about this in her favorites, and I was like, yes, exactly. This mascara is incredible. It's buildable. It's freaking awesome. The wand isn't too big or annoying to use. It is so good. And then the Elizabeth Arden Grand Entrance Mascara, which I believe won an Allure Beauty Award. So yeah, I mean, mascara, like I know you can get drugstore mascara, but if you're looking for high-end mascara that really does the trick, these two are just, they're really good. In terms of beauty tools, I don't have anything out of this world, but I will say I have used my beauty blender more this year than I have in any year of my life. And I used to be so like lazy to use this because I would think, oh, I've got to wash it all the time. I've got to wash it all the time. But washing this has been easier than washing my brushes because I don't have to wait for it to dry before I can use it again. For perfumes, I've been rotating so many fragrances that I almost feel bad talking about a perfume favorite. I mean, I might as well just mention this again. This was my favorite, I think, last year, and it still is. It's the Elizabeth Arden Always Red. It's intoxicating. It smells great in the fall and in the winter, but I will still wear it in the summertime. I get loads of compliments when I wear this. It's almost a little bit like obnoxious in a way, but I just love it as a nighttime fragrance. And if you're into sweet, musky fragrances that are really like, that really like stay, this fragrance really sticks. And yeah, it's totally my jam. I guess it just fits my body chemistry really well. I also really love Thierry Mugler's Alien and their new what's it called, Angel Étoile de Rêves, but I received that so recently that I feel bad mentioning it in a yearly favorites because it just feels illegitimate if I've only been wearing it and loving it for the past month, but I guess I'll just mention that. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any favorites that you'd like to share with me that you think I'd like based on what I've shared with you, or if you like any of the same products, definitely leave a comment down below. I'd love to converse with you down there. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Be sure to stay tuned for new videos in the new year. I hope you guys have an amazing new year, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!